Hello?
Hi, is this Samantha?
Who's this?
Hi, it's Lewis Newberry, Detective Lewis Newberry here at the Arlington Police Department. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I'm calling on behalf of the dark gray Mustang that you purchased here recently. I wanted to go ahead and go over a few things. We have a hit and run involved here on this vehicle, and it's showing the tag number, and we trace the owner. Is it recent that you purchased this vehicle? Is it been something?
Hold on 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
Sorry, you caught me in the drive-thru.
I'm sorry?
You caught me I'm at the drive-thru right now.
Oh, that's okay. That's quite okay.
No, we actually don't have that vehicle anymore.
Okay, so
As of yesterday.
So you must be still registered under the tag because it was involved in a hit and run and it's still showing you as the owner. So how soon did you recently sell the vehicle? Because it's not showing as it's still showing you as the owner.
Well, so it's a lease and D&M picked it up yesterday.
And that's a problem, okay? That's a problem because it's still showing you as the owner. So have you transferred the tag officially?
We signed a bunch of paperwork yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, that's no problem. That just means it hasn't gone through the system, which is fine. The
Yeah.
person who purchased your vehicle was involved in a hit and run this evening. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm sorry? Say that again?
Oh, sorry, no, that was drive-through background.
Oh, that's okay. That's quite all right. I'm here at the office. I'm here with my supervisor, Detective Gothenberg, and we're trying to figure out, how to get in touch with the new owner. We still show you as the owner of the vehicle, which is a problem, if you catch my drift here.
Well, it's crazy that they would have already, the leasing, V&M Leasing just picked it up from us yesterday.
It's wild because the description matches that of your license photo. So that's the part that's kind of throwing me for a loop here. So, and you said you sold it officially yesterday?
Mhm.
That's a problem.
Or we gave it back to the leasing.
Yeah, that's a problem. You must still owe a note on the vehicle. Is that correct? That may be the issue.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my husband.
That would be great. I'd really appreciate that. Someone in charge.
Yeah, because it's 1 second. Try to get
Dude, this could be a new phrase. It's hilarious. That's a problem. Lewis Newberry.
Hello?
Someone in charge.
Hello? I need to speak with someone in charge, please.
wait, this is just very, very confusing. It shouldn't be in anybody's possession except
Yeah,
for the leasing.
I'm sorry, but it's
I don't think they would have. What information do you need from me? I don't know what to.
Hi, doll. Let me tell you something. It's Frank Gothenberg, detective here. Listen, the big issue is you're fine, all right? You're fine. Relax. You're fine. We're showing you as the owner of the vehicle. And it's no problem. Clearly, you were not the one in the incident, which is not a problem. I just need to collect a little bit of information. We're going to get this file transferred over to the new owner. We're still showing you as the owner. Apparently, whatever sale that took place did not officially transpire over the state of Texas. So we need to take a little bit of info. Just to make sure we've but you have officially, do you have a bill of sale? Do you have a bill of sale?
Well, no. It's not.
Then that's the problem. That's the problem right now, all right? Do you understand me? Like, if you don't have a bill of sale, you're still the owner of the vehicle. So if there was a hit and run, unfortunately, it's going to come under your dime, which is where the issue lies. And that's the reason why you're getting the call. We were a little perplexed here looking at the notes. They passed the file on to me. I'm the detective of the department. And, clearly you wasn't involved in a hit and run, which is great news, right? That's good news. Clearly, you're not involved in the hit and run. So we got to figure out, okay, all right, if you're not the person driving the vehicle, you sold the vehicle, it's not transpired by the state, we now got to figure out, all right, who owns the vehicle? Who did you sell it to? That's the question.
Well, it's D&M Leasing. It's their vehicle.
All right, leasing. Hey, write that down. She says, who? What's the first name again? Leasing? Who is the first name?
D as in Delta.
Right.
N as in Mary. D&M Leasing Company.
All right. We'll contact them in the morning. I've got to get the end of this because here's the deal. They hit and run, right? And then after they hit and run, they took off. All right, they were not good sports. Clearly, you're a very reasonable person. Sitting there talking to you, I don't have no doubt in my mind that if you would have involved in a hit and run, you would have stopped and participated in the law. You would have had done the proper procedure there, and so I have no issue, right? The issue is, I can I be frank with you?
Sure.
And I only say this because you may get a call. You may get a call later, and I want you to be prepared and not be taken off guard. But
Okay.
the car that you sold was involved in a hit and run, right? We've been tracing this car, and there's a body in the trunk. Am I right? There's a body in the trunk. And we're trying to get to the bottom of this. If you know for sure you were not involved with the car, I'd like to speak to your husband. Is he there? I'd like to speak to a witness. Someone besides yourself, because I feel like I'm getting one side of the story here.
Are you serious? It sounds like I'm being pranked right now. Like, what?
Oh, baby doll, let me tell you something. You're not being pranked at all. Let me tell you. I'm with the Arlington P. Listen, I need to... Is there someone else there that can be a witness, that can at least talk to me? I need to gather a little bit of information.
Yeah, I mean, my husband's sitting right here.
Let me talk to him. Put him on the phone. Hi, how you doing, pal? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Listen here, man, we got a problem. Your girlfriend, wife, whoever it is, she sounds a little nervous.
Yeah.
I don't fault her for that. All right, I understand this is a very abrupt call, very frank. But as you probably have heard, there's a hit and run here with a 2015 Mustang, and there's a body in the trunk. All right, and we're trying to figure out if I don't suspect in one bit iota that she's involved here, but I need some information. Can you please provide me? Who did you guys sell it to?
Is the lease return?
All right, hang on one second. Lewis, can you please take this over? Excuse me. Thank you, Detective Gothenburg. Hi, it's Lewis Newberry. Hi there. How are you doing tonight? Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
So we got the leasing agency involved here. I made that note. We'll give them a call in the morning. So are you fairly sure that your wife is in the clear here? Is there any additional information that you think should be provided at this time? This call is being recorded, by the way. I just want to make sure you understand. This call is being recorded. We have to obtain any evidence we can, as this will obviously go through the court of law. The officer coming to bring her in.
I mean, she's been home all day as far as I know. I mean, there was a brief point in time where, like, I was upstairs and she was downstairs. I mean, but...
How long were you upstairs? Can I ask how long you were upstairs?
Probably like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay, that answers a lot of questions. Okay, so if you were upstairs for 3 hours, did you have any, did you communicate with her at all during that time frame, the 3 or 4 hours? Do we have any confirmation that she indeed was forced? And when I ask this, I don't need any summations. I don't need any, I need factual evidence. Can you confirm that she was definitely present during those 3 or 4 hours at the home? He's in on it. He's in on it.
I know. To scare her. Push it to the limit, dude.
Maybe the
Officers trying to
camera
bring her in.
maybe could help that out. I don't...
Okay, that is very helpful. So do you guys have a Nest camera system or a doorbell?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and compromise that. Hey, go ahead and jot that down, Detective Frankenberg. If you could detect that, we're gonna go ahead and is it Nest or doorbell that you have there?
We're gonna
it's
Ring.
take her in.
Right, a ring. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take her in for investigation. We strongly suspect. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, Detective Gothenberg has been in on this case here for the past 48 hours. He really strongly suspects your wife, and I don't mean this to be offensive. I hope you understand that we're just doing our job. He feels like that she is, at the very minimum, should be brought in to be interrogated.
So you coming to pick her up like now, or do we need to like bring her in?
That is a Detective Gothenberg question. Let me pass you off to him because honestly, I'm just a fact checker. Hang on one second.
Okay.
All right, hey, pal, how you doing? So tonight would be good. Tonight, I'll be honest with you, it's a serious case. We got a body in the trunk. We here's the deal. The car we've impounded. We have the car, all right, but the body is not there. But evidence is. We got fluids. We got blood. We've got several pieces of evidence here. And between me and you, the body is not there, which is very concern of ours. And we need to go ahead and bring in all. We've already questioned 2 witnesses. We'd love to go. If you have no recollection of what your wife was doing for 3 hours, then and she previously owned the vehicle as of 36 hours ago, then yeah, we need to interrogate her, and we strongly suspect her to be a. I hate to say this, but a person of interest in this case, and we need to talk to her. So, are you guys at home right now, or how far are you away from home? Because we have your address, we know your whereabouts. We just need to know when you'll be home so we can come by and pick her up.
Probably be there in like 10 minutes, I guess.
Great, thank you. Hey, I gotta tell you this. Thank you for being for participating in this. I want to encourage you and your wife that as of right now, nobody's guilty. All right? You're innocent until proven guilty. We just need to bring her in for an interrogation. She is definitely a suspect in the case, and we've got to do our due diligence. We strongly suspect to see that between her and one other person that's involved in this case, and we'll talk to her and go from there. But I want to thank.
Pass the phone back to her so you can let her know.
Yeah, if you would, I would appreciate that. Hey, listen, baby doll, I'm very sorry. I don't want you to be nervous, all right? You're all good. Everything's fine. We do have you as one of the finalists of the 3 suspects we have for the body and the trunk here we've got on this Mustang. And look, at the end of the day, we got fingerprints. You passed the fingerprints test at the station tonight. You're free to go, all right? So there's no need to be upset. We're going to come by in the next 15 minutes. We're going to come by your house and pick you up. And perhaps we may be able to get a pardon for you. That's always this ability. You're there in Arlington. There's a chance we can get a former president or something on the line. I don't know. We can do all we can, but at the end of the day, we got to pick you up first. All right, we got to get you. And I'll tell you, hang on one second. I'm sorry. Hang on one second, baby doll. Hang on one second. Do you want to talk to her or not? We can let her go. Are you sure she's not the prospect? Listen. We can do this. If you think she's not the one, let's let her go. There's no need to waste the time. I don't want to bring her to the station. All right, 1 second. All right. Good afternoon. It's your former president, George W. Bush. How you doing tonight, baby doll? Hey, I want to let you know you're a very good sport tonight. Your husband is probably going to be in the doghouse for the rest of the week, though. I feel so bad for him.
Oh my God. I'm recording this.
Oh, you were so good. Your husband was awesome, though. He was so great. Oh, my gosh. That was amazing. Why is the police officer calling her baby doll? That's the greatest. Hey, so what's the husband's name? Do we have him in the chat?
Craig.
Craig. Thank you, man. I appreciate you putting your wife up. I feel so bad for you, dude. I hope to God she, yeah, man. Your wife needs to. Your wife needs to. I don't want that T-shirt just so because she's probably gonna put that on for the next like 6 nights in a row when you're in bed and she's like, I don't want that. No, it's not gonna happen. That. Oh man, hey, thank you guys for the request. That was a blast. I really wish you guys were there 2 hours.